couple of things. We're gonna make a card. We haven't done that in a long time. I haven't done a card on here, so we're gonna make this using some dies from a new company that I recently discovered. New to me, some of you have probably heard of it. So I have the big Sizzix. I have the little Sizzix side cut, sidekick. But this, I'm in love with it. So this is Diamond Press Marquee die cutting machine. What I like about it is it's compact. So here's my Sizzix. Here's my little Sizzix sidekick. And you can get a decent amount, size through there. But this, I can get a full A2 card through there. I can do the embossing, cutting, everything, and it's so small, compact. I love it. But what I love even more is that I don't have to mess with any sandwiches any longer of magnetic plate, plastic plate, put the die, put the paper, then the top plate. It's just in a folder. It's like an embossing folder, basically. And I was skeptical. I really didn't think this was gonna work because you can emboss in this machine and you can die cut. Now, one thing about this machine is you cannot put as many thick things through it like you could your Sizzix. So obviously I still need my Sizzix if I want to cut something thick, or I want to do 5 layers, or I want to do metal or cork board. But this, 95% of what I do will fit and work in this machine. And no, I don't have an affiliate link, but I'll put a link below. It's just because I love it. You should have it. I got this on HSN. So recently I got addicted to HSN. They had a craft day, and I think they have another one in August. I don't remember what day, but it's like craft stuff all day long. It was insane. I spent a lot of money, but it was so fun. So anyway, so that's where I discovered this die cutting machine. And Diamond Press also has dies and stamps and that kind of thing. And so the die set that I'm going to use today is one from Diamond Press. And I got a lot of them. This was a gatefold card, but I think I'm missing something because when I fold it, it's really small. So I haven't figured that out. But I used these flower leaves and that type of thing on our card today. Also, what I like is they give you a color brochure, shows you all the things that you can do and the way to assemble the various flowers and that type of thing in here. I did not follow their flower directions. I made my own type of flower, but if you want to make a flower just like theirs, there you go. You can. Okay, I already have everything cut out, but I'm going to just to show you how this works, I'm going to do one for you. But what I like to do when I get a stamp set of something that I might use often, like leaves and green foliage and stuff, I get some type of a container that I can just cut a bunch of them in. I went to my stash of scraps, and so now whenever I want to make flowers or I need green stuff, I have it in this nice little container. I got this at Joann's. I really like the size of this. So many of them are so small, but this is a good size. It holds some big items too. So very nice on that. Don't know what it's called. The one thing about these, let me get some scrap paper, because pretty much everything I did today, I just used scrap paper that I found, like I say, in my stash of scrap. So I'm going to go ahead and cut this big flower just so you can see it. Now these warp like crazy, but it doesn't matter, and you can flip them inside out and use them the other direction. I have a friend who has this machine, and she says she uses these until they're destroyed. But you get a new one with every set. At least every set I bought so far has a new one. You can also get refills, which I bought a pack, and they're really inexpensive. Here's one. Where's the other size? They have like 3 sizes at least that I'm aware of, because if you have a smaller or a word stamp die, you don't need to use this big one. You can just put this one through. And then there was another size. I don't know where I put it, but I'll pull another one out of my cart. Then here's one for a little small one. They have, these would fit in. They have like a mini version of this, but don't bother. This does the little ones and it does the big ones. This is like, I love this thing. It's a game changer for me, for sure. Okay, but this isn't supposed to be about a die cutting machine. So, but I wanted to tell you what I was using in case some of you had not seen it. So let me just make one of these really quick. Again, all I have to do is put it in this folder, and I love it. Stick it through. There's not that hard resistance or cracking that you hear when you use your Sizzix. Look at that. Cut it perfect. Love this thing. Okay, so I'm not going to have you just sit here and watch me die cut. So I do have them all cut already. So let me move these out of the way. Also, I think their website is it My Diamond Press? I don't know. I'll put a link below to it. You can get some of this stuff. The die cutter I saw was still on HSN site. They have this. And that die set, but you can also go to mydiamondpress.com and see all the things that they have. Okay, so we are making this card today, and let's get started. So I went ahead, I've already got my card scored and ready to go. I'm gonna bring this in. Whoops, wrong way. This, I love this paper pack. I think I have like 10 of them. This is perfectly plaid 6x6 petite paper pack from Lawn Fawn. Love these plaids in here. Aren't they gorgeous? Oh, love the colors. Love, love, love this. Okay, again, not about that. Okay, so I already have this cut. This is an A2 card, and I have this cut down to 5 1/4 by 4. So that will be my front, which we're all very familiar with that size. So let me go ahead and adhere it down. This is new, also Sticky Thumb. Heidi Swap loves this Sticky Thumb, so I got some to try it. I don't really like that huge one with the big handle that people use, but this has a lot in it, and it's just a nice compact size. It's super easy to hold as well, so I really like that. So yeah, I've been finding all of these new things. Let's see here, let me get this front down, because we're not doing anything tricky here with the front, so we'll just put it down, which wasn't down very good. White pen. All right, so since I pre-cut stuff, I will just get my pieces out of here, except for this one. And you'll notice it's just plain, but it really livens it up, gives it a lot of interest when you use like a white gel pen, and I just made some dots on it. Oh, that could use a better dot. Made some dots on them. When I don't know what to do, it's the gel pen. There you go, there you go. Okay. So we're gonna put this. Now, one thing that I did on this card was I glued that down, forgetting that I needed to leave space to put those leaves under. So don't tape it all the way down. I'm gonna go ahead and dot this one real quick. I will be quiet so I can speed up through the dotting. Okay, so I dotted both of these. Let me get them early, let them dry a little bit. The Thinking of You, this came with one of the die sets and I don't remember which one. So this is from Diamond Press as well. I don't think this is photopolymer though, because it didn't stamp really clean the first go. So I use my Misty And so I'm okay with that. And if there's a stamp set that I really like and it isn't stamping well, all I do is just go to my Misty, because I can, you know, whoopsie, I can go over it and it won't move a couple of times. So in here, I should do a video on it. I've got this sticky pad, so I don't really even need to use these. I just don't want them to get lost. These magnets. So I'm just put that down there. Doesn't really matter where I put this since I'm gonna die cut it. You just, I'm such a messy crafter. I'm just messy, I just sling stuff. Okay, so I'm gonna ink it up, and the ink I'm using is Hero Arts Shadow Ink Bubblegum Mid-Tone. I really like these. Now these shadow inks, sometimes people are like, oh, it's not covering on the paper, like even when you're using a photopolymer set. But that's not true. One thing about the shadow inks is it takes a couple of seconds. Now this, it is true, because like I say, I don't think this is a photopolymer stamp set. But the beauty of the Misty is you just go over it. I think thinking a little more. So it's not really a big deal to me. There we go. But I have every shadow ink. I really do like them quite a lot. Pick that up. Take that, because I'll forget it's in there. Also, I clean my stamps with chamois. I have the Lawn Fawn chamois, but I really like these close to my heart ones. I like the size of them, and you get 2 of them in a pack. And I will have a link to my Close to My Heart website if you are interested. And I keep them in this. I don't remember who I saw doing it, but this is actually like a salt cellar, I think is what they called it on Amazon. And if you keep it in there and closed, I mean, it'll stay damp for like the whole day. So I like putting it in there. All right, let's die cut this out real quick. And I wasn't thinking because I needed it to go this way. Well, we're gonna improvise, so we're gonna make our tag a little smaller. Everything's always fixable in my opinion. Darn it. I wasn't paying attention, I was talking. Okay, cause see, that just isn't gonna work. So with my paper being a little short, no biggie. Just have a little bit shorter tag. No one will even know. This die set I'm using is from Dynamics, My Favorite Things. It's just one of their stacks. I love it. I use I use those a lot. Okay. Now you could pop this up if you wanted to with foam dots or something, but I intentionally didn't. I thought there's enough going on this card that it's kind of busy a little bit, so I didn't want to add. Notice I am not going under those flowers right now. I'll go back and get some of that later. So use my tape runner. I want to get it even. Okay, put that down. I'm going to do the same with the blue one. I'm going to take best glue ever. I need to get some more in my Etsy shop. I love this stuff. I like this size bottle too, better than the big bottle. And it lasts forever. It's Art Glitter, Designer Dries Clear. I'm telling you, it's the bomb. Love, love, love it. Oh man, messed up my flower. I'm gonna eyeball the center and hope I get it right. I never do as well when I'm filming. I always end up doing dorky things, but that's okay. Then this one, I'm just gonna, this is so small, I'm not gonna use the tape runner on it. I'm just gonna use some of this glue. You do need to put that back in there as soon as you're through. Otherwise, it will dry up. Now, I don't believe I have 4 of these. See these little white jobbies? They're not actually enamel dots. I don't know where I got them. And I've had them a long time, and they're just in this bag. And they have all these colors, and you can see some of them came off. So I don't have 4 of them, so I'm gonna just use an enamel dot, which is fine. You can use an, oh, wait. I forgot I thought of something. See which one of these has them in it. Is it this one? These are from Queen and Company. Love these. These are the little ones. I have the big ones too. Must be this one. This might be cute on it too. See these little, they're little tiny like little posies, and they've got some glimmer. I could do pink or clear. I don't know, let's go with pink. Seeing as how I'm deviating from what I did originally. There's my poker, my very technical. I use this thing for everything. I don't know how people pick up stuff with those weird funky tweezers. I can't do it. So I use these little guys. Oh, that's gonna be so cute. Oh yeah, Queen and Company, gotta go there. They are the bomb. They have the coolest embellishments. I should do a video on them because I think I have every embellishment they have, and I love them. Oh, look at that. I really, really like that. Okay, cool. Little prompt 2 there. Put it up later. Okay. Leaves. Hey, I've already got them cut, so I wonder if I want a big one up here this time. I don't know. I'm kind of a creature of habit. If I do stuff one way, then I kind of feel like I have to do it the next one that way, but I like mixing the greens. How about you? Are you guys all about matchy-matchy green or mixed green? I know that that's going to have a hard time going under that flower, so I'm just going to snip a little bit of that end off and lift it up. And that looks good. And then this one, I'm going to do the same. I'm going to snip a little of it off and stick it there. There we go. Then what I'm going to do is just lift this a little bit. Whoops. At least I think that's what I'm going to do. Lift it. There we go. Put a little glue under there. And that will hold the leaves. I've got a pin in my mouth, is why I sound funny. That straight pin. Oh, come on. Seriously? Ah. This was a lot easier when I didn't have my camera going. So trust me, it's not that hard. This is operator error, cameras on. Just slop a little there. Okay, good enough. You get the gist. Let me stick this back in here. And being the creature of habit that I am, I will do the same down here. But I really like this set. It has all kinds of leaves in it. Here's a different kind of leaf. There's a ton that I didn't even print out. Here's this cute little 3 leaves. This is a really great set for if you want to just have a bunch of greenery die cut out and ready to go. I'm going to make this one a little smaller. And look, when I cut that off, this is totally going to work for a flower. Totally. Okay. And where do I want it? That looks good. And do I deviate? I'm going to deviate. I'm going to do it. Okay. I'm good with that. A little glue under there. Like I say, I am a messy crafter, just like a baker. Of course, I don't cook, but if I do, it's a mess. There we go. Maybe I will put a little under here. I like that the leaves are loose. It gives me a little dimension and texture, but if I keep them all, there's a good chance they could break off. Okay, here's my tag that I cut too short. And I used my chomper. Can't remember if I used the big one or the little circle. So we'll go with the little circle, the little punch. Okay. Good enough. And I have some twine from Doodlebug. And stick it through there. Now, whenever I do this kind of twine thing, I don't like to just, really? I don't like to leave the ends just the way they are. I like to, well, you'll see in a second. I like to kind of fluff them up a little bit. Let me get that through there. Guys, notice I have on no jewelry, no nails, no nothing. It's so much easier to craft with no nails, and ever since COVID nonsense, I haven't been to get my nails done. And I live in yoga pants now. It's like awesome. Okay. I also take a little bit of glue and stick it right there. Just a little dab. And that'll keep it from coming undone. Put that back. And take my poker and bring it in. So what I do is I take these ends, and you can separate the threads in there, and you just, I start back here and I do this. The longer you do it, the fluffier it'll make it. I'm not gonna do it a long time and have y'all sit there and watch me, but I just think that that end is so much cuter than just leaving it. Don't you think? I mean, not huge, but I like it. All right, lastly, I need to put on the leaves and the flowers that I printed on my tag. And I'm gonna use Lawn Fawn freshly cut grass and Lawn Fawn fish tank for those two. I've got this, where's the leaf? This is from a stamp set for my beautiful friend. I love this stamp set. You can see the green one I used. This is from Close to My Heart. I think they have good quality stamps. All right. Just put a couple leaves on there. Stamp chamois, love it. And blue. And I like to stamp off. I like, you know, to just have a portion of the image. I think I'll do one over here too. Oh, that's too busy. I should have left that off. Oh well. It is what it is. Oh my God, have you guys watched on Netflix, speaking of It Is What It Is, I really can't say that anymore. There is a really great Seinfeld, made original for Netflix. It's an hour of hilariousness. It cracks me up. It's so good. All right, I'm gonna, I'm not happy with that. Well, I'm gonna stick the tag on this one. I think I will bump it up. This one I didn't, but I didn't take into consideration the placement of those leaves. So, you know my motto, everything is fixable. It's kind of like Marie Forleo's book. Everything is figure outable. Good book. Oh man, this isn't even in. I'm probably going to go back and see the majority of this was out of shot, and I'll have to redo it. That would be my luck, but at least if I do have to redo it, that ugly blue one won't be there. Okay, pop it up. There we go. Still cute even with my mistakes. And of course, we need to do the envelope. Never leave an envelope bare. It's just bad. I didn't do the other one yet, but I mean, it can be just something totally simple. Doesn't have to be any big deal at all. Just something that says, hey, I did more than just stick this in an envelope. If I wasn't, well, after I get off camera, I'll probably put some pink ones in there too. Stamp chamois. I wonder if a leaf will work. Forget the leaf. Good enough. It's kind of boring. Do more than that. All right, awesome. There it is. There's a card for today and some super cool new products that you may have learned about. I'm serious, this thing's a game changer. All right. If you're new to my channel, thanks for stopping by. Be sure to subscribe down below. Give me a thumbs up if you like this video. And in the comments below, let me know. Have you heard of the Diamond Press Marquee die cutting machine? Or do you have another die cutting machine that I don't know about? Because I'm interested in trying them all. So with that, until next time, have a super blessed day. See you guys.